One of the big concerns that people have right now are these data centers that are being built basically in your communities all across the country. And so, how do you prevent these data centers from going up? You need to show up. You need to protest. Every single member of the community needs to be there and protest, but not a protest where you're holding signs chanting, hey, hey, ho, ho, data center has got to go, ha, ha, he. No, no, no. They laugh at that shit. At the end of the day, who owns these data centers? Billionaires. You got a guy like Kevin O'Leary. He doesn't care about you. He cares about himself making even more money than he already has and that he could never spend in his entire lifetime. He's a selfish man. And he doesn't care that this data center is going to cause noise pollution, actual pollution, consume an enormous amount of water and energy, and have a huge negative impact on the value of your home. He doesn't care. And so you need to make him care. It's a cost-reward system that these billionaires operate by. They know it's going to make them money, but at what cost? At the cost of pissing every single person off in the community and risk having their data center burned to the ground? At the cost of their employees possibly getting hurt and then facing lawsuits? Is it worth it at the end of the day? That's the question they have to ask themselves. And it's up to you and the other residents in the neighborhood to make sure that they know that it's not worth it. How do you do that? You show up. Everybody shows up. If your mom and dad live in the area, and let's say they're older and they can't walk, you put them in a wheelchair, you make them show up. And instead of that hey, hey, ho, ho bullshit, you call the owners out by name. And you do so while being enraged. You're screaming it. You call them out by their first name, their middle name, their last name, and you say, how would you like it if a data center appeared next to your home at XYZ address? These billionaires don't want it to get personal. They are scared. They are human. And so if all the residents in the community are calling the potential owner of this data center out by first, middle, and last name and know where he lives or she lives, and I'm not saying making threats because that's illegal, but I am saying when you convey that you know who they are and you know where they live and where their children go to school, because he knows you, he knows where you live. You're showing up, you're protesting, he doesn't give a shit. So you need to make him give a shit. And you do that by making it get real. When he sees 20,000 people call him out by first, middle, last name, and his address, and his children, that cost-reward ratio changes. And all of a sudden, that financial opportunity is not worth it anymore. And let's be real. What are these AI data centers even for? Half the shit we see on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok are AI-generated videos, right? These AI data centers are for fucking seeing a fake Michael Jordan interact with a fake Dwayne Johnson and a fake grandma playing basketball. We don't need that shit. What, we're supposed to lose our fresh water supply and have our energy costs spike for all this AI bullshit? No. There's a place for AI. It's called the military. And that's it. And we don't need all these data centers for that. So they can take their AI, they can wrap it up, and they can shove it right up their ass. Because as of right now, all AI has done has been take American worker jobs and attempt to destroy our communities, our home values, our water supply, our resources, our energy. We're not going to let that happen. And we need to convey that message. And we're not going to be polite about it. We need to scare them, terrify them. And you'll see. You'll win.